Darryl, go ahead and tell me, why have you run this race 41 times? Well, you will have run it 41 times.
Well, sort of when I first started running, because my wife's parents, her brother, and her sister lived here in Salt Lake, so she wanted to come see them, and so when I missed the first race, I was running across the street by the Capitol building. The river was coming down, so I stepped in and joined her and then talking to them and found out what was going on. And then they told me, so then I decided next year we were to come back because my wife wanted to. This was an opportunity for her to come back and visit with her family, and then it was Pioneer Day, which is. It just became sort of a tradition. So we would come back every year and run into. And after the race, in the evening, the whole family would get together and have a big barbecue.
So that was sort of the beginning, though, of the marathon craze in the 70s when you saw that race. Were you already running marathons then?
Yeah, I've been running marathons for about 10 years before that.
Oh, okay. And you run them all? You run Boston?
Never ever in Boston.
No? Just out here in the West?
This is what I ran too. I ran a marathon in Yonkers, New York in the 70s, and then I ran the national 50-miler in Central Park in 72.
What do you attribute your longevity to? Have you been able to do this for 40?
No idea.
Just lucky?
Lucky, or maybe I learned the right technique to running. When I was back here, when I started to run, I was just thinking I had a lot of foot injuries. First year I was running in track, and then when a foot doctor at that time told me to quit running, otherwise I would never run again. I'd be crippled the rest of my life. And so I said, okay, but in between time, I went to the JC training, which is what we called back in those days, across the track, because the railroad used to run between the high school and the junior college. That spur line there. And he says, to correct your problem, all you got to do is tape your feet before you run. So I started taping my feet every day, and then I finally got two tears pulling the skin off, and then I decided to leave it on for 3 days, take it off for one night, put it back on for 3 days, and then take it off Saturday night and not have it on at all on Sunday.
And what advice do you give to people just starting out in running, maybe first-time marathoners?
Get the distance in, and you're at least